Alright, here we go. Couple second discrepancy there, but we'll get that taken care of right away. And we are starting in Fendrana. With just the missile launcher, we are starting in Chozo Ice Temple. So both runners turning around. We have missiles to start, so we can get out of there. Gotta be able to break through that ice somehow. Other charge beams should do it. And it looks like both of them are going to check what we have going on. If we skip that cutscene, going on for the elevator. So hard settings, so this could be anywhere. They're just going to jump in, and that is Reflecting Pool Save Station. So without Ice Beam, they're not going to be able to press too far into late Chozo. It looks like they're both turning around, heading into the Ice Ruins to see what we can get started. I think that was a missile behind the ice. Looked away for a second. Alright, let's see what Ice Ruins has for us. Blast, followed by the Scatter Bamboo. Not much of a choice there without Morph Ball. There are a couple checks, potentially, but without anything other than the missile launcher, not going to be able to do all that much. Behind the ice, we have moving too fast, wasn't able to see it. Taking a quick dip here in Ice Ruins East, and we're going to be able to go check out West as well. There's not a whole lot of options at this point with just the missile launcher and one energy tank, especially with Save Station. Save Station Reflecting Pool Elevator being the only thing. They've got to find something here pretty quick. My guess is it's probably going to be Ice Beam or Morph Ball related, just for navigational purposes. Of course, we'd be perfectly happy to see Space Jump here. Bro heading into Vendrana Canyon here. And Jeff just a few seconds behind. Let's see if we can peek what that item is. That Space Jump, we're forced to actually do this the vanilla way and actually realign the platforms. Plasma Beam. Okay. So with the Plasma Beam on Bro's side being in Fendrana Canyon, that's going to allow all of that ice in both Ice Ruins East, West, and Fendrana shorelines to be melted. And offers a pretty nice way to deal with those crystallites so that we don't have to waste all of our missiles since we haven't come across any expansions yet. Jeff picking up his Plasma Beam as well, and both of them making a U-turn. Space Jump. Okay, so that wasn't a missile. That was Space Jump behind the ice in Fendrana shorelines, which is going to break this seed almost wide open. Still no other beams other than the plasma beams, so that's going to lock out. Going to lock out Ruined Courtyard and Labs, but we're able to jump down, melt that ice, and pick up the Morph Ball from Bro's side. Meanwhile, Jeff getting his Space Jump boost, and looks Looks like taking a safety save here. That also does open up Chozo Ice Temple. We'll be able to melt the ice with the space jump boot to be able to melt the ice and get behind the statue. And bro picks up Spider Ball in Ice Ruins West. And with the Spider Ball, or East, and we can immediately go and check the other item, is going to be the Super Missile. That opens up Lighthouse. Can kind of see what the seed is trying to do here. Basically trying to finish itself as quickly as possible, it seems. The random start was in Chozo Ice Temple with just the missile launcher. So Bro deciding to warp to start, a couple rooms away, and get to the Chozo Ice Temple. Technically it's faster than just jumping and rolling through that tunnel. It looks like Bro is going to be checking what is underneath the statue while Jeff gets the Spider Ball. I wasn't able to peek what was in the lighthouse. If anyone on a chat saw that. Wave beam. Okay, so now we can check. We could actually get into Chapel of the Elders and be able to get out without a soft block. But we're deciding not to do that now because we don't have bombs to access the bomb slot that open the gate. So Jeff heading into, oh darn it, I couldn't see the lighthouse again. I'm trying to see what kind of a glow we have up there, but I'm not able to see what's there. We do have everything we need to get it. Looks like Bro is not interested though. Meanwhile, Jeff trying to evaporate this Sheegoth, baby Sheegoth, and heading up to get his wave beam as well. So the wave beam does open up the labs. So Bro heading to Ruined Courtyard here. We're going to check what that item is behind the Morph Ball slot. Now without bombs, we have to position ourselves just right on the lip of that, tunnel. There we go, he gets it. And it's the Thermal Visor. So we have Wave Beam, Super Missile, and Thermal Visor. So this seed is telling us Stardust. Whoa, watch your health there, bro. Those Flicker Bats can do a lot when you don't have any extra E-Tanks. Not surprisingly going to take a safety save here. Probably not warp to start since we have everything we need to get through labs, I believe. We'd have to turn around after Thermal Visor because we don't have Ice Beam unless we come across it. But this seed is yelling to go do Stardust, and it looks like Bro will do it. Yeah, 10 points for the player who skips Stardust. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that, Drake. It's just too obvious. No bombs, so we're going to have to do this the intended way and not be able to skip the first stage, the thermal stage with Morphball bombs. We're not going to be able to do that, so we're going to actually have to do this the way it's intended. But it is not intended for you to have no E, no suit, and plasma beam. That will make things a little bit easier. One of those things will make it easier. Gotta be careful here when you get to a point where the game expects you to have multiple E-Tanks and you don't. It can be tricky. So we're seeing our players take a lot more safety saves than typical. That's just because you gotta be really careful. Jeff gets the Thermalizer, and we'll see if he decides to go into Lab or follow Bra into Artist. That's right, Drake. Observatory, I forgot about that. They don't have bombs yet, but Observatory is still not completely in logic. These players, I'm sure, have everything they need to be able to bypass that logic, but Hydra in. However, with Plasma, the control tower is possible if you could get to it, but alright, looks like Jeff heading to Thardis first. Any predictions as to what we got on Thardis? Careful there. Can't see because of the snow. 19, at 19 health. Right, it's far from over. Yes, Stardust, the Rock, and Logic, no E3. Look, when they say hard settings, they mean hard settings. Right, a couple more phases for Bro Slide. Looks like Jeff is going to check. Jeff is going to check that. Oh, he's going to check Kumon before the fight. You could also, if you have Spider Ball already, just circle around the room and check the elevator. But Jeff triggers the fight, so Bro, it's just a few minutes ahead. It really slows down this fight not having bombs or power bombs. We're gonna see what we can get off that, and then also having the plasma beam transport access is an easy pickup along the way. One more phase for Bro, using a scan dash to get out of the way. Since we don't have boost, the game will tell you, use Morphball boost to get out of the way. Well, game, we don't have that, so that's not really an option for us. One more shot should do it. And that is the Rock down for a missile expansion? I don't think anyone was expecting that. This seed is trolling us so hard right now. Whoever said it was bait, yeah, Drake, you're right. It was bait. Gave us everything to do it, and then nope. You do have evidence. And you can see Bro looked a little confused right there, expecting some major item and missile expansion. Well, now we have 10 missiles, so, you know, that's nice. That's so funny. So using Wave Beam, we can get out of this room, and transport access is easy. Check this elevator. Okay, not checking oh, we don't have Ice Beam. Never mind. Can't check transport access from this side because we don't have Ice Beam. So taking this elevator down. And this brings us to Phazon Mines main quarry. So we are jumping into mines with no suit reduction, no E-tanks, 10 missiles, and only 3 of the 4 beams. We're just going to walk by those space pirates, don't mind us, we're just going to be activating your terminals, doing your work for us, for you. And Bro wants whatever was in the rock ledge, which is that Ice Beam? Can't tell if that was Ice Beam, I think it was. Yep, that's Ice Beam. So using an R jump there, we're going to be able to pick up the Ice Beam, which gives us all beams. So that actually blows mines wide open, but we are still missing Morph Ball bombs, power bombs, and any sort of suit. Not surprisingly here, Bro taking a save, and Jeff looks like he's in the same position that Bro was, only 29 health, but on the last phase of the fight. So let's see which way Bro decides to go with this. After taking the save, climbing up main quarry, and scan dashing over to waste disposal. But without morph ball bombs, that's right, we're not able to climb the tunnel. Yes, this is hard preset streak. So bro turning around because not able to climb waste disposal. And there's nothing to get us. We can get through mine security station, but there's no power bombs to check for that. And boost ball is in transport access. So bro now heading into deep far Fendrana. On hard settings, observatory dash. I believe that's advanced. It might be intermediate, but yes, we could use observatory dash to bypass having to activate the terminals and do it through a logical way. Jeff also seeing that missile expansion, and just another one in Qmon. Yes, in 15 minutes we've got all of our beams and all of our ball upgrades except for power bomb and morph ball bombs. And I think that's what both of our runners are looking for right now. An energy tank on Bra's side. Okay, so we can finally breathe a little bit easier. Without having, still you're not expected to only have one here, but these racers are experienced enough to not have to worry too much as long as they've got some E in reserve. So we don't have power bombs, so we can't check security cave in Fendrana's edge, but we can easily deal with these pesky flying pirates, disintegrate them without a second thought, and we can go up to the very top of the room and see what that has for us. I'm sure they'd both be happy if it was the vanilla power bomb expansion. Oh, bro taking a quick fall there. Jeff sees main quarry and doing the same thing as bro did, heading down there to get his ice beam. Very interesting so far. Not been able to find any early game points. The game says, hey, fight Thardus with no E-tanks, and then why don't you head on into phase on mines with no damage reduction. That sounds fun, right? Alright, bro's going to bypass this glider completely and with an R jump head over that gap for another missile expansion. I mean, to be fair, the seed did give us, some major items pretty quick, but just when you think we're gonna get another, it's a missile expansion. Jeff jumping up to the catwalk from the rock. Missing it a little bit, but we'll be taking this R jump over to the safe station just to be safe. And that is an E-tank up on the gravity ledge, and bro looking like he wants to get it just for safety. I didn't see what was buried deep in gravity chamber, but whatever it was, bro did not look interested. Jeff also getting an ice beam, so you can see some shots of I think it was frustration, might have been relief, but it was a little bit of frustration. Ice to meet you indeed. So Jeff is going to be pressing a little farther onward here, I think. No, just taking down the force field. Jeff will also be turning around. So there hasn't been too much route divergence here. There's been a little bit of opportunity for it, but not as much as you'd expect. Jeff is just a few minutes behind Bruh, but doing about the same thing. I'm predicting that they're both going to head into mines after this point, because that is 3 easy checks, and with the ice beam, you don't need to worry about the power going out, you don't need to worry about turning around. And Bruh heading in from the back, but that is just a missile expansion again. Jeff gets his boost ball. Flying Pirate's trying to do a little damage, but like I said, we don't have to turn around. It looks like Jeff is searching the map to see where we can get the most dense checks. We've got a vanilla E-tank in research lab here. And up there, I believe that's a Metroid. Not a good time for Metroids. Really not a good time for Metroid seed. The Shoreline's elevator was reflecting pool. And now that they have Ice Beam, they can actually do Chozo Ruins backwards. That's right, I forgot about that. Bro might be heading for a save station. I don't know if either of them remember that reflecting pool is now open, but that is going to open up the entirety of Chozo Ruins. But if you're already in Farfendrana, there's a couple things to pick up here. Control tower is in logic, because you can melt the ice with the plasma beam, but neither of them, but Bro deciding, I don't need logic. You can easily just, if you have a well-placed jump, you can get over the intermittent force field there and hit those fuel pods with a missile. It gets it. Jeff picking up his E-tank in Farfendrana, and that is another missile expansion. This is wild. Without bombs, okay, so without bombs here, Bruh is going to have to do a very well-timed boost into this side here. So what you're seeing is a way that in some areas we can bypass needing bombs by boosting. You can see you can get a little bit of height if you boost into the wall, but it's very... Oh, almost got it there. It's very, very tricky. You see this most commonly when exiting Zoid, because if Zoid doesn't have bombs, you have to do this to get out of the room, and it's very difficult. Here, fortunately, the camera is working with us, but... Oh, almost getting it, but Bruh has a camera that's going to work for us right here. Oh, got the height, but wasn't able to roll onto the ledge. I'm not sure if he forgot that he didn't have bombs, or knew he was going to have to do this and decided it was worth the check anyway. But he might be trying this out for a minute. There we go, he gets it. Nice. So able to get out of the control tower there with the handy missile expansion. And that's a very difficult trick. Bro struggled with it a little bit, but overall, that was a very well done. Because that is really hard to execute, especially in areas where you're not expected to have to deal with it. Jeff looks like he's taking a minute to decide which way he wants to go with this. Neither runners have found an artifact or a hint for an artifact. What was that up above? Observatory. What was that? I can't tell. Well, whatever it is, Bro's not interested, so... Meanwhile, Jeff picking up the missile expansion in Security Cave, or no, it's not Security Cave, the top of Fendrana's Edge, and with the super missile in here, we have yet another missile expansion. Probably not too upset to see that, since we were starting to actually run low on missiles, and getting bullied by the turret there. Absolutely bullied. Fortunately, we have the energy to not need to worry about that right now. Alright, so Bruh heading back to Courtyard. Sorry, you gotta fight the pirates. Stepped on the trigger. I don't think it's possible to leave this room backwards without hitting that trigger. So we're just gonna evaporate all of these pirates. Doors are unlocked. So bro's going to be heading... Ouch. Sorry, Shadow Pirate. Heading back out here to Ruined Courtyard after completing that loop. And if I'm not mistaken, we'll be heading for the Chozo Ruins elevator, I think. But also questioning whether we should go back to Qmon and pick that up. Like, I was there, but I forgot. Very easy to miss that one. But we know that is just a missile expansion. We'll be turning around here. Meanwhile, Jeff climbing up the frozen pike. Man, that Thardus play was such a troll. Give you thermal visor, give you super missiles, and give you wave beam, and then Thardus isn't required. I think it was just far too risky for either of them to skip that. That would be I'm very late, or I'm very behind and need to take a high risk, high reward play, but this early in the game, everything was saying that Thardus was going to open up the seed. And it disappointed us. Alright, so Jeff is entering labs from the back. Sees that missile expansion, decides we're just going to climb out of here. And that Sheegoth deciding, I'm not going to let you leave yet. Careful, bro, you're on your last E-tank, 84 health. 72 health. But, if I'm not mistaken, Mama Sheegoths will leave you a nice pickup that you are going to ignore. Seeing that Metroid up there, and Jeff is going to unsurprisingly skip that as well. Bro sees another missile expansion in Qmon, decides, well, that wasn't worth it. Where are we off to next? Because we know that mines are open. Reflecting pool, which elevator is that? If it's the one that requires bombs, then we're actually not able to... Well, we couldn't get into the tunnel. So bro taking a little bit of time here to figure out where we're gonna go next. Jeff, meanwhile, gets the... oh, that missile looked good. Never mind. Both of our runners know you can do this the way that the game expects you to, but, saves a few seconds. So Jeff also dropping in here. You know you're going to need bombs to get out. Probably expecting to see bombs. Sees a missile expansion. And, yep, we're off to the, Whoa, that was a funny boost. Almost getting the height you need. Alright, so bro heading back into mines now. Bendrana really didn't give us a whole lot to work with, but with all beams, we should be able to head down to mine security station. Nice! Jeff gets it as well. Taking a safety save to fill up on E, no doubt. And we're not seeing a whole lot of divergence here, just a couple things picked up in opposite orders. Jeff being very careful with this jump. You have to jump just right, because if you jump too far forward, this is the way the game expects you to enter control tower. So if you jump too far forward, it will hit the trigger, which will spawn a cutscene and a bunch of pirates, flying pirates, easy to deal with, but it locks the doors before you can get out. So bro pausing here to figure out what we're gonna do. Just another missile expansion, that was what was in the observatory, so bro decided we're not gonna get that. Jeff, we're here, might as well pick it up. You missed one, Jeff. That there's a... Oh! Evaporating 2 pirates at the same time, and now the doors are unlocked. There you go. So we're not going to be able to check... Oh no, we're going to be able to check what's in Storage Depot A because we have Plasma Beam, but we're not going to be able to get it. We're not going to be able to pick it up because we don't have Power Bombs. So let's see what Storage Depot A has once we get back. It's main Power Bombs! Oh my gosh, you can see bro's frustration there. That is insane. So main Power Bombs are in Storage Depot A, which you need Power Bombs to get to. So we are hunting for an expansion. What is this seed? We are hunting a Power Bomb expansion to get main Power Bombs because they are locked by Power Bombs. Wow. So that would mean that no PB checks would be required in this seed because the game doesn't expect you to get Power Bombs. Correct me if I'm wrong here, chat, but game doesn't expect you to get Power Bomb expansions before main Power Bombs. So if it doesn't expect that, that means Power Bombs are completely optional this seed? Yeah, that's right, sorry, yeah, expansions are never logical, so that would mean Lower Mines is dead? Wow, you're right. Yeah, I forgot that expansions are never required, so that would mean that anything that's PB locked is completely dead. Jeff taking a safety save here, and bro's probably thinking, what on earth? What do we do? What do we expect to do here? Because you can't fight Philip. No Power Bombs. And the entirety of lower mines, you need a Power Bomb to get through, to get through past the rubble in Central Dynamo. So the entirety of lower mines are dead. Alright, well, thank you for that, Seed. They could still go get Power Bombs if they found an expansion and broke logic to do it, but it's not required to clear the seed. Looks like Jeff, or both racers here, taking a minute. Taking a minute here to try to riddle out where we go. I don't think you're able to scan the terminal without Power Bombs unless I've missed something. It's perfectly possible that they found something recently, but as far as I'm aware, you shouldn't be able to scan that terminal without destroying the gate. Let's say expect you to do wall boost in the reflecting elevator. This is just wild. Expect you to do the wall boost and reflecting pool save elevator. You can boost up into that. Yes, the racers are chatting in the race time, wondering if this is even possible. They're perusing, they have a database, a very extensive database on what tricks are possible and what logic seed. Because they didn't want what was in gravity chamber, so they're probably just trying to figure out what on earth is going on here. Wall boost to get into... Yeah, it was reflecting pool save station elevator, so that might be the only way forward. Expecting you to do the wall boost in the, So it expects you to go back to Fendrana Shorelines, take the elevator to the save station reflecting pool elevator, and you can't get into that save station and break open the rest of Chozo Ruins unless you can boost into the wall. And, you know... And then if you boost into the tunnel, you could get through it, but... I can't read. I can't read what we've got going on here. Logic appears to be bugged and expects you to scan this without power bombs. Does the logic not understand that? They're chatting in the race time room, wondering, no, they're disabled, then it doesn't want that. So boost. I'm trying to follow along with the chat here. This is very, 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 very uncommon to have something like this. So let's see. I'm following along with the chat, the race time chat. He's expecting you to do wall boost, I'm pretty sure. Can we check the preset and see if we didn't accidentally scroll over that trick? Confirmed that in the preset, wall boosts are disabled. So it can't want you to go to Fendrana Shorelines. We can't access Chapel of the Elders. We can't go deep. We can't go past. Oh no, we can't even get into Lower Mines because we can't go past Elite Research because we need a bomb to activate the Industrial Pulse Cannon. So can't go any farther in the mines then. So Bro's saying if anything is PB locked, the seed is just not possible. This is, yeah, Reed, you're spot on. This is very bizarre. That's the word I was looking for. Bizarre. I'm also just jumping into the chat here as well, trying to figure out what's going on. If yeah, I can't figure out where we're supposed to go. I'm trying to think if there's anything that we've all overlooked. What have we not seen? Unless we missaw something. Gravity chamber. What was gravity chamber? They both looked at it but decided that, or no, Bro looked at it but decided he didn't want it. Jeff has not. I don't think Jeff has been to gravity chamber yet. This is just wild. I mean, we get all of our beams, almost all of our morph ball stuff. Super missile, space jump boots, thermal visor, all in the first 15 to 20 minutes. And then we've spent the next 15 to 20 wondering, are we dead? I say we, from race time chat, I say we roll with the race, but since the seed seems to be impossible, I'll make sure that it won't be recorded. So this might not count towards anyone's win-lose counter because it might not be possible. Looks like it wants us to do SDA without power bombs. Or go to SDA without power bombs. Yeah, it wants you to go to Storage Depot A without power bombs because then you could get Heart of Mines done and find bombs. Jeff say, I mean, at this point I've unfortunately lost interest in doing this illogically. Wow. Well, I mean... Okay, someone in race time saying for what it's worth, it just found bombs. Like, normal morph ball bombs? Because that would be very helpful. So 2 of the racers that aren't on race time have found bombs. Either you do the wall boost or the PPC elevator is supposed to lead you to them. Where was the PPC elevator? I mean, I'm a little speechless because this is not what we were expecting to see. um, so it looks like two of the other racers have found bombs, but not sure exactly where they are. Drake saying found them in Chozo. Yeah, it's either PPC or the wall boost to progress. But if the logic chain is broken, we don't know if we're going to be able to even complete the seed, because the game clearly wants you to get power bombs in Storage Depot A, but you can't scan the terminal. Which means we would be hunting for our lives for a power bomb expansion. Yeah, you'd have to... Yeah, Twitch chat is just... We're just sitting here waiting for us to make a decision here, because it's just so odd that logic could fail like that. So you'd either have to wall boost and reflecting pool. No, I think that's the only way forward. You'd have to wall boost and reflecting pool. There's no other checks we can do here, unless we saw something. Okay, they're looking back through the logic, and it looks like in the data visualizer it doesn't expect you to have PBs for Storage Depot. So there legit isn't a PB requirement in Mines security for the barrier. So the seed is broken then. If I'm reading this correctly, there legit isn't a PB requirement in Mines security to get through the barrier. So the seed is legit broken. You can see Jeff looking at the logic on his side, trying to see where it says that you would need that, but Jeff posted there isn't a PB requirement in Mines for the barrier. So it looks like Jeff and Ruh have both forfeited from the race. Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't fault them either, Reed and Shine Spark. I don't fault them at all, because there's no possible path forward. You don't really know what either person is expecting, like what the seed wants them to do the impossible, and unless you feel like wall boosting in Chozo Ruins to get through Reflecting Pool, then yeah, there's not a whole lot to do. We're going to keep an eye on the race time chat. It looks like the race has officially been canceled by Sam, and one of the runners does not have time to start over and redo another seed. No, Shine Spark, I don't think we have a way to get out of bounds to get into that room, unfortunately. Another race never made it to Farfen. Yeah, multi-room out of... It's definitely not logical, but I don't even think it's possible. Prime out of bounds is extensive, but I don't think we can get through this, yeah. This barrier, sorry. This force field here. Which isn't even a true force field. It looks like, you know, we could just Morph Ball bomb jump through that, but guess what? We also don't have bombs. I don't know if this has ever happened before. Yeah, I don't know if this has ever happened before. I've never seen it. Both runners forfeiting before the 45-minute mark because despite getting every beam and most of our Morph Ball items, we are locked behind power bombs for power bombs. You can see Jeff's side has a logic bug, and both of the runners have forfeited. I'm trying to keep up with the race time chat to see how we're gonna do this. I never need to far fun. SG schedule isn't too packed. We can keep the restream going.
The seed one today.
So Jeff doesn't have time to run another one. Oh, hey, bro.
Hello. I just thought I'd pop in because I think we're gonna run another one, but
Yeah, that was another one.
That's fun. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I was. You're a little quiet on my end, but that could just be my audio.
Oh,
That was
sorry.
very, very odd. Everyone in chat is just we're all just like, well, where do you go? Did we miss something, or? And then we found a logic bug. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised this has never come up before, like ever, because I would expect.
We've just been getting lucky for years.
Yeah, I would expect that at some point somebody would encounter a seed that expected them to, because it should have always been like this, right? There's nothing. Or Sam changed it. Oh, is that because of that
Jeff is
weekly?
saying Sam changed it
Oh my god. Okay.
a month or two ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so the seed is. Hey Jeff, welcome to the booth.
I'll put some context on this.
Yeah.
I remember this.
There was a weekly a few weeks ago that folks were a little upset with the lack of combat requirements for early phase on mines, and in an effort to alleviate that, it looks like the actual requirements for getting into SDA have just been removed, so scan visor and power bombs, and that is locking us out of the rest of the seed.
Yeah.
Right, unless you want a wall boost and try to do this illogically, it could just turn out to be almost impossible.
So basically, yeah, that weekly, we had to go through Storage Depot A, or we had to go through Mine Security Station, which is the room right outside. We had to go through it like without wave beam, without killing the pirates, to go and scan the barrier and then come back down dodging the wave pirates in order to get wave beam in Storage Depot A. And you had to do all of that. You had to do
awful.
You had to do all of that in trickless logic without a single energy tank.
Oh my gosh.
And so that quickly got changed after, like, I think we had 11 people playing that weekly and 8 of them DNF'd because of that. So it's just like, nah. And that got changed, and then I assume someone just forgot to put the thing in there.
Oh, okay. So changed it to fix that, and somewhere along the way, this got garbled.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Sam.
got Sam in here as well.
Hello.
Anything to add?
Well, I just wanted to give an update, more or less.
Okay.
So obviously, seed was impossible. So in order to compensate, we've re-rolled and we got a new race time going, and we're gonna try and get things quick. I know Jeff will not be able to make it back onto the restream, so we're gonna get someone else to take his spot. And the scheduled end for this restream is in roughly 2 hours, and we can go a little past time, but we probably shouldn't. So we're gonna keep the restream going for as long as we can. Thank you guys for your patience. The next scheduled stream that SpeedGaming 3 is handling is 30 minutes after the end, which is at, what, that's 5:30 EST. So as long as we don't get to around then, we should be good. So yeah, thank you for your patience.
Okay.
I think,
Do we have
just
a
so
second player
we,
to take Jeff's spot on the restream?
I think just so we won't have any hassle, I think I'll just throw myself on there.
Okay.
So yeah, thank
Is it going
you.
to be the same restream or a new one?
We're gonna do it here. It'll be the same.
Okay, we'll do
If
it.
you can just mark the racers as undone, and we still got Braun restream, and we'll be
Okay,
able
yeah.
to get things rolling again.
Okay, we're gonna have the tech help us out, kind of get this reset.
I
Oh, yeah.
can help out.
I'm gonna hop out of
Yeah, that'd be great.
of VC. I'll see you after I'm finished with this one, which hopefully I'll finish if it's not logically possible.
This time it should be fine.
Guaranteed.
All right, so anyone who missed that, the seed was impossible due to the power bombs being locked behind a power bomb check. So our racers decided, because we're 45 minutes in and we don't have to do anything until because we don't have to be off until 5:30 EST, they're going to re-roll a new seed. Jeff does not have time, unfortunately, to participate, but Bro will be here, and I think Sam is also going to jump on. I'm working with the tech here to kind of get this figured out, so just bear with us for a minute. All right, microphone back on. Looks like we're getting reset here. Thanks, Op, for hanging with us here and tracking an impossible seed and hopefully now a possible one. So yes, for Twitch chat, anyone tuning in, we are restarting with a brand new seed. We're gonna have Sam on the left and Bruh on the hype. Bruh on the right. Sorry, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. Bruh on the right and Sam on the left. So here we go. Hello, SpeedGaming. Welcome to Metroid Prime Randomizer the Weekly Race. I'm PC1997. Up here on tracking. We just had a very interesting occurrence with an impossible seed, so we are going to get started here almost exactly 1 hour after original starting. 45 minutes in, encountered a bug in the logic that made it impossible, so we are re-rolling everything and getting the technical stuff set up here. So bear with us while we get that moving. Well, if anyone needed to get a snack or a drink or something, some water, stay hydrated. In August, depending on where you are, late July, depending on where you are, it's pretty hot here. Make sure to stay safe out there. If you need to grab a snack or something, now is a good time while we reset the trackers and reset the restream. Unfortunately, we don't know where the artifacts are. One of the other racers might be continuing that, or they might be joining into this new seed, I think. We can easily look at that and figure it out after. There you go, Shrine Spark. Stay. You keep that, keep your fan on max if you need to. So, yeah, we're just gonna sit tight for a minute, and we will get this new seed rolled, get it loaded up, and we will be back. We might go a little longer than we expected, but we have until 5:30 EST for anyone who wants to stay the whole time. If we can get the seed finished before then, who knows? Maybe we'll have another jet seed, and this time just get all of our beams, phase on suit, find all 6 artifacts, and just rush the final bosses. But in my experience in hard logic, that tends to not happen very often. As the difficulty goes up from standard to alternate through beginner, advanced, and intermediate and advanced tricks, things seem to there's less that the runners can break logic to do. So if the game only expects you to do beginner's tricks and you can do all the advanced stuff, you could easily take things out of logic, which might enable you to find something that would allow you to complete an impossible seed. But as you get into the harder races, the game expects you to be able to do almost everything. So when that happens, there's less that the runners can do to break the logic and be able to complete an impossible seed, or a quote-unquote impossible, logically impossible seed. As we were saying, the only thing that they could have done back there was in that seed would be to wall boost in Reflecting Pool. And even then, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that you could find it, because it could be that to complete it, because it could have been possible that all power bomb expansions were locked behind power bombs. For example, Magma Pool, the vanilla PB expansion, is locked behind power bombs, and if all of the other expansions were in lower mines, then there was nothing to do. If you found bombs, you could progress a little farther into mines. There would be a couple more things open, Chapel of the Elders, for example, but it was just, yeah. So it looks like everyone's getting everything set up here with the new seed. Wow. For anyone interested in how this all works technically, you can see on screen. And there's also excuse me. There's also a ton of information in the Metroid Prime Randomizer Discord. If you want to try your hand at this, of how to get these seeds generated and what hardware you need, software, all that stuff. All right, so Sam's got his timer set and got to the main menu. We're doing the same.
Hello, hello.
Hey Drake, good to see you.
Thought I'd join.
Yeah, definitely. The more the merrier. What do you think about that last seed?
Well, I joined and Sam needs me to do some cropping, so I'm gonna do that. Actually, looks like you what? Never mind. Is he though? Hold on. Just ignore me for a second, I'll be right back.
Alright, so it looks like we got a new seed here, Flogra Slot Tangle. That's different from what we had before, so that's good. But yeah, always more interesting when you've got two commentators. That is not the same seed. Hold on a second. Sam and Bruh have different seed hash names. Looks like Bro's rebooting. And there we go. Okay, so Bro is resetting here, loading the new seed hash. So it looks like we'll be on Shriekbat Talon Nature. I think Sam's timer might be upside down.
Yeah, the SpeedGaming site is rather slow for me. I don't know if I can flip it in the SpeedGaming site.
As long as we can read numbers upside down, it's fine.
Seems like somebody else is doing the audio cropping stuff, so.
It might be our tech helper T Sigma. Or I don't know if Sam is still doing it. Oh wait, let me reload the race time. I was in the wrong window. All right, getting the new race time open. And we'll be kicking it off here shortly. Any new predictions for a seed that is not impossible are welcome in SpeedGaming chat. Or in the Twitch chat. Bombs on Thardis Reed, you know? Would be fun. Be fun to find bombs somewhere that they're possible. Okay, Bro getting the new hash loaded, and we're trying to figure out if it's figure out if we can flip Sam's timer.
Might be an issue on Sam's end. I'll check his stream. But otherwise, it seems like everyone is good to go.
Oh, okay, well now we have it backwards, but not upside down.
And now it's backwards.
We could flip it, just don't make it backwards and upside down. Yeah, 50% remediation, and we're back to upside down. Oh, it's not upside down, it's mirrored.
No, it
Interesting.
was upside down first, and now it's mirrored. He's using the browser. Okay, that's weird. He's figuring it out. we'll be ready to go pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll
We're
give
on a
them some
little
time
bit
to
of a
figure
time
that out. I
crunch.
think the other racers are ready.
Here, Sam's. We're only just waiting on Sam. Yeah, it's still a hard preset.
Yep, there we go. Shriek, Bat, Talon, Nature. So it looks like they're both on the same seed now. Once Sam gets his timer set up, we will see where we are randomly starting and what items we get to start with. It'd be funny if we started with power bombs. Come on, Sam, you got this.
Okay, it looks good on the stream now. It's just it'll take a while for us to see that because everyone's delayed. You ready?
I think Sam's is still looking off on the restream. We don't have his
I'll
screen
crop
here.
it as the race goes on. I just want them to get
Okay,
started as
I
soon
think
as
we are
everyone's
ready to go then. Yeah, we're getting that set up. Alright, looks like we're about to get started here. All the runners are ready. And just waiting for the countdown timer on both sides.
So yeah, they're getting started. We should see that very shortly. We will get this cropping sorted out for Sam's timer in a second.
No worries. Alright, here we go. 10 seconds to
Okay.
lift off. We'll get them synced up here in a minute. We're working on Sam's cropping as well, but I'm PC 1997. Thanks for joining me in the commentator booth, Drake, and thank you all for tracking. We are in Magmore Caverns with nothing? Space jump boots and various suit. Okay. Alright, so space jump boots and various suit, so we won't be immediately taking a death to the lava, and we can actually do some navigation here. So that elevator is to Fendrana. So we already have some route divergence here, I believe. Sam taking the missile expansion and fiery shores, and Bro deciding to take that elevator to Fendrana Drifts. Oh no, I'm sorry, Chozo Ruins, my bad. Going to Main Plaza and Chozo Ruins. So we've got some divergence going on here. Oh, and Sam's doing the same thing. Alright. So Bro's going to try to
Missile
peek the
tree?
tree here. Sees just a missile expansion. Up on
So
ledge,
Twin
we got you.
Fires elevator goes to Main Plaza Chozo, right?
Yeah. So now they're able to do all of early Chozo with the various suit and space jump boots already acquired. So far it's looking like a lot of missiles. Alright. So Bro went to check Vault, and now we'll be taking the Ruined Nursery Tunnel. Meanwhile, Sam deciding to dip into Shrines, since we already have missiles, and finds Vanilla Morph Ball. Alright. So with the space jump up here, oh, didn't have to go up there, saw that it was a missile in Upper Ruined Shrine, so we're just going to leave that alone, since the game's given us plenty of those. And we'll likely be joining in Bruh's Hunt. So we have this relatively new way of checking Gallery Tunnel. That used to be a check that people had to isolate if they didn't have bombs, but now if you shoot a missile and turn really quickly, you're able to manipulate the camera into seeing what's in the tunnel. It wasn't very clear on my side as to what it was. If anyone else saw it, feel free to throw it in the chat. I'm not sure if you saw it, Drake.
I was just getting set up with a little list of missile launcher, vanilla, and then wave beam. Okay, so let's check again.
Wow.
With Sam, that'll click an artifact. Okay, so artifact.
Yeah, saw it had a white glow. I didn't want to say ice beam if it was wrong, but it might be an artifact.
So gallery tunnel. Okay, so wave beam right away. Tower of Light opens up. I'm pretty sure the dashes in Tower of Light without doing the missiles is in logic in this one. I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
I think so, being hard. Yeah, so Sam's able to continue on through. Bro had to turn around because no Morph Ball yet. He'll find that in Ruined Shrine shortly.
Okay. So this is why I kind of like the, some runners like to go straight towards Hive Totem. I think taking a small detour to check Shrine for that Morph Ball makes sense there.
I agree. If you have missiles, might as well. And then we've got a Metroid up in Half Pipe.
It is a risk, though. It could just be nothing, but you know, the punishment for it not being something is significant. It's a choice. This is why I prefer it here. Okay, so Vault has nothing. Sam's. I think both runners are going to go. Although, actually, to be fair to Bro, Bro's only missing out on the Vault check, so he's actually not going to get punished for this.
No, he checked it up on the ledge.
Oh, okay.
Before.
Actually, so no, this route works out fine. It actually is ahead of Sam. So.
Yeah, just a little bit, because getting Wave Beam before going to Shrine opens up Tower. So we're going to see an underwater slope jump here.
So my comments about
these runners.
My comments about going to Shrine first were silly. Okay, energy tank. Tower of Light is open, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be something. So just because
two rooms has it having
something.
6 checks. I like going to Shrine first, personally.
Yeah, me too. It's just that in this case it didn't work out.
Yeah. Looks like they're pretty close to on point though. And both racers in the same. Climbing up with the dashes. We're gonna see what we've got up at the top here.
Supers, okay.
Super missile. Nice.
Because that doesn't do
It's good to find.
anything logically.
No, not a single thing yet.
Not yet.
Tower of Supers indeed.
So, just as a clear point, just like Lassie, just because something is unlocked logically does not mean that it actually is going to guarantee an item. And this is another example of it, just like last time. Just because Thardus was unlocked doesn't mean that you had to do Thardus. The correct play in that case would have actually just to jump over him. But in this case, it's good. It was a check along the way. There's not many points of time where you're going to come back to Tower of Light, or at least not want to.
No.
So going for it wouldn't have been a bad play to skip Tower of Light here, because it just routes smoothly into continuing deeper into Jozo.
You gotta remember, because if you isolate that check, it can really come back to bite you.
Kind of like that Bro's grabbing this extra missile.
Gets him up to a total
Prime
of 30,
especially.
so they're both at... Yeah.
Sam's gonna go for this dash. I'm not sure if this one is in logic, but just YOLOs it because, oh my god, he's good at dashing.
Gets it.
Yeah. This is one of those dashes that's actually... A lot of people think you want to go straight. Artifact in Training Chamber Access. And then we have... Oh, what was that? It's a suit. Gravity suit. Okay. Sam's never getting that. Ever, ever, ever. I know Sam
Training
will never
Chamber
get that.
takes so long to do that even if it's something fun, it's something helpful, you know.
That's a check. I didn't know that was a check. Is that a check?
I've never seen them do that before. I think he just wanted the scan point. He needed something to dash off of.
Okay,
I don't think you can
TCA?
see behind that wall without X-ray.
So we're not using Sam's audio because he doesn't have any. He's playing on a... He doesn't have sound setup. He doesn't have a capture card. Which is why you're watching Cam quarter setup here. But I wonder if that is in logic, going across Magma Pool. It is a pretty tough dash. It's deceptive. As I was saying before the artifact interrupted me. That dash is actually easier if you do it, like, if you don't do it straight, if you kind of go into the wall and then bend outwards, because bending increases your speed in this game when you dash. Bending sideways. So if you're ever trying that, the key is to actually bend, but that's what makes it easier. A lot of dashes that you think are hard are actually easier when you bend them.
And bombs underwater,
Yeah.
under
And this-
poisonous water in Watery Hall, which then opens up half of Dynamo.
Does speed us up. Or excuse me, what was I saying? This should be illogical. Even in beginner logic, I think this is logical. Because we have space jump.
You know,
and I think you just need one tank and space jump for this to be logical.
I've
Sam
played this
is
game
cultured
a
and going
lot.
out of bounds. Cultured gentleman, Samuel.
And I don't think I've ever noticed before, in all my hours of playing this game, that the sound of the poisonous water is the same as the sound of the ion lasers. Like the sound effect of getting damaged by it.
Ooh, what was that up there? Must have been a missile. That's why he's probably not going for it. Actually, you can't go for it. Even if you could. I actually want to check the VOD on that. That's kind of important. This is a big play by Sam. To do this out of bounds. And he did it really quickly. So, I'd really like to know. So I will quickly check that. Excuse me.
Got just a missile above Gathering Hall. So bro's heading into Far Chozo. Only a few seconds difference between the runners right now. And now that you've got bombs, it's safe to go and fight Zoid. Because you don't have to worry about wall boosting. We know very well from 30 minutes ago that wall
Missile.
boosting is not fun.
There's a missile and upper dynamo. Okay, good to know. Both players doing Zoid, I don't think there's anything else you can do. Actually, I guess you could go deeper in that one. But that's a big backtrack. So Zoid makes sense. Alright, let's see. Powerball, okay, that's nice.
Our
Always
bomb
nice to have
expansion.
Always nice to have a Powerball expansion early in the game. It's so valuable that, like, the entire... Any percent routes are decided by it. Well,
And picking up a little extra health there. For sure, don't want to be stuck here.
question is, do we continue deeper into Chozo here? We have Wave Beam, so I think continuing deeper is logical, but it only nets us crossway logically. Furnace, actually, yeah, the two furnace items I think are both logical in this preset. So crossway, both furnace items, and then anti-chamber, if we pick up ice beam. And Sam is probably going to lockpick it if anti-chamber has something. I don't know if Bruh knows that. I haven't seen enough of Bruh's prime gameplay to know
Right,
if...
and without Ice Beam, you can't take either of the elevators, so we don't get Overgrown Cavern. You
Yeah.
can't check either of those randomized elevators.
Which would be nice. If we had Ice Beam right now, that'd be awesome. Because the elevator knowledge here is very, very crucial. I have a notepad open, ready to write them down.
Otherwise, it would probably be, without Ice Beam, be back to Magmore.
Yeah. Immediately Magmore, and then we could go either... We could go anywhere in Magmore. We could go... we could go into, whatchamacallits? On workstation side. Because in this preset, I'm assuming it expects you to be able to do the jump across Twin Fires. Whereas
Right,
in the normal
it does
preset,
for
you'd
sure.
require Spider Ball or Gravity Suit. E.
And got more E and energy in Furnace. Yeah, these runners are very close together right now. Definitely high-fiving all over the place.
And it's impressive for Sam because Sam went out of bounds originally, so he's caught up and now he's petering ahead. So Sam is probably the most I would say probably the most skilled active prime runner currently, or not. Sorry, not prime runner, randomizer player. Cosmos seems to be on a break.
Upper Furnace is just a missile. So pressing onward to check Crossway. Crossway is, in my experience, rarely anything useful. Yep, missile again. It's rarely like a major item. Most of the time it's skipped in the races that I've seen.
Well, it's been a mixed bag. There's been well, Crossway is legendary though. We can't. It created a meme in the hot dog, so we gotta acknowledge
Well,
that.
obviously
Crossway
can't leave
have.
it. I just haven't seen the most the damage it's done personally. Might as well scan the Chozo Ghost.
I can't see. Do you have any objections to this routing here? I think this is perfectly fine to carry on into antechamber.
No, this is definitely the way to go. I think you don't want to turn around yet without seeing what you've got.
Also, the save station is accessible, so we can just save warp.
Nice job, Sam, getting that bomb ladder jump to be able to get up there without having to.
And Bra's gonna have to do the slot, which is unfortunate. If we ever return here, we'll have to
Yeah,
fight
do
3
the-
ghosts.
Do it logically.
Okay, let's see
And
what we
what
got
is
here in antechamber.
antechamber? E-tank. So
Sam is gonna lockpick that. Interesting. No? Never mind. Okay.
it
Okay.
looks like he was deciding for a second, but he's gonna walk. So here it's checking the elevator.
Wait, can you?
I
Oh yeah,
thought
you
it was
can. The ice beam's on the other side of the elevator.
Oh,
so-
that's the other door.
Okay.
Main quarry.
Main quarry and reflecting pool save.
So he might be warping to start here to get back in the back more easily. That's what I'm... Safety save, is he also warping? Yeah, warping. Not a bad call, definitely nothing else in Chozo that we can really get at this point. So we're gonna jump back to Chozo, or to Magmore.
Bro, electing to
And
go
we've got
grab
almost
the main
everything
core
here.
item.
Oh, we've got some divergence. Awesome.
It's only one check.
Love
I
to
think
see
this is quite risky for Bro. I think you can only check this item. I don't think you can go deeper into mines.
Yeah, without ice, there's nothing else we can do. Just checking the crane item.
And there's a save station right there, so I actually, you know what? Kind of like this play. Ooh, what was that?
Oh,
Something
well,
down
whatever
there.
it is, Sam wants it, and we have the one power bomb.
Oh boy, okay.
Phazon suit. Wow. Well,
You know what? I actually think Sam might have made a mistake here by not going for this main core item. And what is that?
I can't tell.
Doesn't work out, it seems. Bro would have gone for it, so. But I actually kind of like this play by
jump,
Bro.
or he's trying to go back for it, or no, he's turning around and warping to start. So that gives Sam a little bit of a lead, but not a crazy amount, and definitely not a good thing to orphan that check if it's helpful, if it's something really useful. I saw a red glow. For a second I worried it was plasma beam, but it might just be a missile expansion.
Bro, okay, now we have a definite Bro divergence. Bro electing to go to workstation. Interesting. Which I'm okay with.
Yeah,
I'm
with
okay
weight
with.
beam, I don't think it's a bad idea.
I'm more-
Sam gonna do the early checks.
I'm more thinking about the meta strategy. Oh boy, that's a lot of damage. I'm more thinking about the meta strategy. You have to consider who you're playing against, and I've seen many players say that when you are playing against a player with superior movement, you have to make risky routing decisions.
Yep, definitely true.
And I think in this case, that's the wise choice against Sam. Sam is because when they were following the same route, Sam would do slower checks or do out of bounds stuff and then just peter ahead anyway. So, but unfortunately, I think in this case, it might. We'll see how. Actually, I think about
This is
it.
going to tell us right now.
No,
Oh,
it'll be fine. I'm just worried about that phase-on suit. But short tunnel is such a close check, especially considering that we start in twin fires. So I was about to say that maybe it could come back to haunt Bruh, but I don't think so.
if Bruh does this check and then
Ooh.
doesn't go back for short tunnel and just presses onward into Fendrana, that could be a problem.
He saw something in workstation, so this might be
this
significant
is
here.
Uncommon, but he wants it. And
what's,
Burning Trail elevator leads to
Root Cave.
Root Cave. Yeah, he is definitely going for that because now he can go get his hints. Always nice to find a Talon elevator that's right next to Artifact Temple. Plasma.
Plasma beam. Okay, that's significant. So this route divergence is paying off for Bruh pretty significantly. But Sam's route is perfectly acceptable too. Going to get hints
They
early
both
is
have
always nice.
advantages in different ways right now. Sam's going to be able to go get has his phase-on suit and can go get his artifact hints. Bruh, meanwhile, found Plasma Beam and doesn't look like he's going back for short tunnel.
Oh, it could just be a save warp here. Also checking this elevator. Frigate crash site.
That's another good one. In fact, I'd be surprised if he doesn't take it.
Frigate crash site from workstation. Save.
Yeah, he's going for it as well. So they're both going to do all the early Talon checks. Arbor Chamber out of bounds, Root Cave Tunnel, Transport Tunnel
Ooh.
B.
You know what I don't like here? Bruh should have gone and checked the other elevator.
Oh, that's right. He didn't check Burning Trail because he's only done late Magmore.
No, I mean the other the workstation rubble, the workstation debris elevator.
Oh, you're right. He has a power bomb. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. And you get the refill there off the
Oh,
zone.
he didn't go to Talon. He warped to start, probably to do exactly what you just said, to go and check those elevators.
Shorelines goes to from transport access. So shorelines. So sorry, that was Talon Canyon to
And
shorelines.
underneath, we have missiles.
All right, Space Gem first after in 20 minutes. And
Bro
there's,
sees
Phazon.
that phase-on suit in short tunnel. Very happy to see that.
Alcove has X-ray. X-ray. Okay.
Exercise. You know everyone's favorite prediction. We gonna see a Mega Pirate? And Sam also didn't check this elevator. It's just a missile, or the transport tunnel access is just a missile, but he didn't check what this elevator is. PPC. Bro, not interested in going there right now, but good to have an access into Phazon Mines. Alright, get your notepad ready. We got artifact hints coming. Or we should if
I've
you
been
check
writing
some.
down elevators on it.
Yeah, I see you got that in the chat as well. Thanks for keeping track of that.
Sam doesn't like to check artifacts until a few beams in. Most players like to check artifacts right away, and I'm partial to that, but Sam is pretty adamant about this. It has its advantages and disadvantages.
Going to Frigate Crash Site here. Could easily do the climb to Overgrown Cavern. Do we have that elevator yet? Yes, we do.
Frigate Crash Site is workstation, which actually is going to route nicely into that plasma beam if Sam takes this. That's actually kind of nice here. If Sam does elect to go up there, which I think... Oh, we can't because we don't have Ice Beam. Ah, that's unfortunate. If we had Ice Beam this route,
That's right,
this
you
would
could
have
get
been
locked
like the god
out,
route.
otherwise that would be really nice.
It would have been the god route if Sam had ice beam. It would have been perfect.
A lot of E for this early. They both got 4 and 5. It's nice. Looks like Sam is taking. Yeah.
I think we're only missing 2 elevators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 3 elevators. Sorry, 3 elevators.
We're going to check that burning trail elevator and see where that takes us. And that's main power bombs behind the ice.
And those are in logic. Sam doesn't know that. Bra
Sam
will know
does
that.
not know that.
Yeah, Bra will know that, but Sam will not.
Having a horrible flashback to 45 minutes ago.
Okay, let's see what's up here. This one.
Nope, that's just a missile up on the spider ball track. And a missile behind. So, okay, so Ice Ruins West is dead. Unless you really need missiles. Talon Overworld West. Bro's gonna be taking this elevator. Oh, Sam, you gotta go back for that plasma beam. It'd be really helpful checking Ice Temple because you'd only have to do it once.
He has supers, so he can do the check. Won't be able to get it, but
Right, if it is an artifact or something really helpful, you'd have to come back if it's a no.
I'm actually starting to really like Bra's play towards. If Bra got that second, oh, let's see, hold on. You're not aiming in the right spot, Sam. A little bit more to the left. A little bit more to the left. More. There we go. Okay, should be good now. Artifact. Well, you didn't have to do this check if you checked this artifact. Chose Ice. That is why I like to check my artifacts, because that can happen. Where you waste a bunch of time checking something
boy.
and then it's an artifact. So
I'm sorry, Sam, you're gonna have to go back to Workstation. He was right there, too. Alright, what do we have in Chapel? The Elders. Wow, I cannot
I'm
see
okay
a
with
thing
him.
through the glare. I can't
I'm
see
okay
a
with
thing
him not
through the
going
glare.
to Workstation. That's a fine play. There were better options. I like Workstation. I liked going to Workstation when Bra did it, but going back to Workstation from Talon, I think, is a little bit much, especially considering the amount of checks we have. I don't object to it. Sam not going to Workstation. Ooh, smooth. Ooh, gaming. Sam's is gaming right now. Oh my god, that dash was sick.
Nice.
Like
Not
Neon
interested
back
in what
the
everyone's
line.
in Chapel. So now heading into...
I
what was
have
that?
no idea what that was.
These are things that Bro's going to be able to pick up on his first pass through Fendrana.
Yeah. It's not that big of a deal. If it was a major and chose Ice, then maybe we'd be talking about it. Considering that's an artifact, I think we're okay with that. It was like a missile.
Alright.
Pretty sure Bra's gonna check the artifacts, so we're gonna get that list up for you guys pretty soon.
Can't exactly see Bro's power bomb count, but I did know, or Sam's power bomb count, but I noticed that Bro's out, and finding a drop before you find main PDs can be a hassle sometimes. Thank you for the drop system, Metroid Prime. Shorelines and turning around.
Yep, we gotta get the artifact hints.
Oh, that's right. I didn't realize you hadn't done that yet. Metroid in Ruined Courtyard.
That's an instant on morph there? Wow, okay. Didn't know you could do it there. That's pretty nice. Down? Never mind. Oh, Sam is feeling himself now. Why are we doing roll jumps? Man, that's great. Oh, Sam is styling.
Quit toying with him, Sam.
There's like no
He's a
advantage to that
very
either.
experienced
Like,
runner,
completely no advantage to that.
but disrespect. And now he's checking his artifacts.
Let's get that written down. Overgrown?
Overgrown Cavern,
MQA,
MQA,
Plasma
Ventilation Shaft, Ice Temple,
Oh,
Ice
yes,
Ruins
Sam,
West,
please.
and Hat. You get all
I
those?
think I saw MQA in Overgrown Cavern. Is that correct?
I missed the first one. Was it? I missed the first, but I got all the others. MQA vent shaft hat.
I'm just gonna check the VOD. Okay, Overgrown Cavern.
Overall, with the elevators
Okay.
we've got, that's actually not that bad. And there's Ice Beam in Research Lab Super Missile. Versus TCA. So that's Ice Beam for Sam. So Labs is required. And there's another PB expansion in Observatory, so Sam going for that, of course. You never want to be without power bombs. Okay, Ruin Gallery. Thanks, Giant That's right, we knew that. They got it. Did Bro get it? Did Bro get the Ruined
Neither of them
Gallery tunnel?
Neither of them did because I don't think they had bombs at that point.
Oh, that's right. They saw it. They haven't picked it up yet. Sam got TCA. That's what he did because he decided to doing a ladder jump out. Don't forget TCA for Bro on D. Yep. Just expansion, just missiles and E. So heading off to Research Core. Bro picks up main power bombs behind the ice. And it's another PB expansion, so he's gonna get it. Sam might not have to pick up main PBs. Taking the time to get all 3 of these expansions that we've seen so far.
Okay, so the only info that we don't have are 3 elevators. Sam didn't go to check the quarantine monitor or quarantine access elevator.
No. Alright, he doesn't have plasma beam, so he's not going to be able to check security cave.
Yeah.
He can just check the top of Fendrana's Edge and Grav Chamber. And Frost Cave.
Where was Ice Beam? Labs again? Yeah, it was Labs.
Yeah.
As is tradition.
I mean, we know that he was right next to Plasma Beam. Of course, there's no way for him to have known that, but venturing this far into Fendrana without it can be risky. Not necessarily punishing, but it can be risky if you're not...
I don't agree. I don't think he was like right next to it. It was a workstation. It's a ways away. It's like a few rooms that you have to do a bunch of slow movement. I don't. I think in retrospect, it's easy to say I think it was a mistake. But what I did like about the play is that it gave you access to elevators. I think that would have been the correct rationale to go to workstation and be like, okay, there's 2 elevators there I can check. So in that sense, I think Bra made the correct decision. Not just because workstation's only one check, but if you add the fact that there's 2 elevators there, and that makes it 3 checks, so that makes it a good play in my opinion. But again, I think Sam going towards monitor station is perfectly fine too.
Alright. I think that was a Metroid in Chapel. I was able to see it a little more clearly on Bro's screen, but
Both players objected not to go for it, or elected not to go for it with wave beam, so I guess that makes sense. We'll see how much this plasma beam affects Sam in cleanup, and if Bra decides to go to Farfen, and there is nothing, and there is something in security cape. No, hold on. Storage is lower, and security is upper. Yes, that's right. So it's storage cave. Sam's struggling a bit with Frozen Pike, as is tradition. Really
he's not
struggling.
the only one. It's
He gets even the best players get messed up by this run.
and those flicker bats don't make it any easier.
Well, if you like this movement, then you'll really like speedruns in this game. It's incredible. Great Tree Hall lower.
Opting to go check the other. Go check Qmon, at least. Probably not Thardus, because we don't have thermal visor. But this is an easy check here, you might as well pick it up. And just more missiles. Bro picks up the Ice Ruins East artifact. Or West. I always confuse East and West. In real life too, not just this game.
So I think we're only missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're missing 2 elevators. And it's Great Tree Hall upper. Great Tree Hall upper, workstation debris, PPC? No, what other elevator are we missing here? Ah, Farchozo, reflecting pool,
Yes.
pool, non-save, and what's the 4th one? There should be another one. Oh, Sun Chamber, or Sun Tower. We're missing Sun Tower. Yeah, we're missing Sun
Okay.
Tower, Upper Great Tree Hall, workstation debris, and I forgot the last one immediately.
So there's no way to roll that spinner without boost ball? Because I know
No.
in some of them there is a way to do it.
If it's underwater, I think. Oh!
Okay, he's
Ah,
just gonna
that's
reverse bar skip.
Game it.
Great Tree Chamber has missiles and heading to Life Grove.
Not checking the elevator? This,
So
if
you
you
don't
find
have-
out what this elevator, yeah,
Sam,
there we go. Yeah.
You don't have boost, so you're
He
gonna be
can do the
playing.
bomb. He can do
You
the
can
bomb.
do okay.
He can do the bomb.
I've seen that cause some serious
Reflect.
problems before. Oh, and opting to go to Reflecting Pool.
Okay, so workstation goes to Sun Tower.
Yes, and now that they both have Ice Beam and Power Bombs, nothing's stopping them from using that.
I don't know what the other reflecting pool elevator is called. I'm just gonna call it ice. I didn't see what it said there.
There's the save station one and then the non-save station.
Yeah. Okay, so the final one is.
They've both checked their hints, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they know what they're going for. Oh, boost. in Elder
Never
or
punished.
Hall of the Elders ice check.
Bro, going back to workstation. No? Okay, just saving. Not doing
Well,
far.
Sam is very close to workstation now because he's in reflecting pool, so
Yeah.
he can get that plasma beam pretty easily if he. And it looks like that's the way he's going. Yeah, you're right, Shine Spark. Let's get zooming. All 3 beams and Phazon suit in the first 35 minutes.
Okay.
So
all
they are
of
really
the
just hunting the
info-
fastest way to route in these last 4 artifacts.
All of the info should be here.
Nice. Thank you.
Except it's getting cut off.
Yeah.
Let me fix that. There you go. That's the end of it. I will try and make it
Alright,
shorter.
Bro's gonna go get the TCA elevator. Sam opting for hat first. And he's gonna have to do he's gonna have to do these boosts. Of course, you know, like you said, movement for him is not a challenge. Wow. Nice job, Sam. It's still hard to do, even if he's practiced.
Sam also just likes doing this check even if there wasn't an artifact there. It is, yeah, artifact is okay. Now, is Bro gonna get this gravity suit? I wouldn't
Nope.
object to it, if you can do it quickly. Doesn't have boost, though. No, he can't. Yeah, that's right. Doesn't have boost.
Did he check what was behind the wall?
Yes, that's right. It was a missile.
Okay. Sam's just hunting for. Now he doesn't have to worry about bar skip anymore. At least he's hunting that plasma beam.
Bro's going train chamber wall crawl. For gravity suit. Interesting.
Oh, he's doing it out of bounds because he wants the gravity suit.
I guess he doesn't have boost, so he doesn't want to do Hydroaxis Tunnel. Like, he can't do Hydroaxis Tunnel without boost or gravity. So this play makes sense.
Oh, you're right.
This play makes sense. I think it literally puts him in go mode because of that plasma. So, let's see what artifacts are. Hydroaxis Tunnel, Ruin Gallery, Train Chamber Axis, Plasma. Oh, he doesn't put him into go mode though, because of plasma processing. We need the boost ball. Ooh, okay. So I'm not sure about this play.
And where did Sam find that?
All the Elders.
Elders, that's right.
Yeah, all the Elders. Oh, not going towards workstation, unfortunately.
Nope.
So now that being said, Bra could do this a full Chozo cleanup here and find the boost ball, and then he's in go mode instantly. Whereas Sam still has to go grab a plasma beam. So oops, he triggered the fight.
Sam's even going too fast for his camera. Alright, so he's gonna go get,
Oops, there we go.
is he picking up flamethrower?
A man of the people.
There you go.
A man of the people, Samuel is. Too bad he uses fusion suit. That's heresy, I say. Imagine not thinking the fusion suit is big. Alright, Bro grabbing gravity suit. I'm still not sure how I feel about it, but we get to see a Chosen wall crawl, so I'm happy about it. I like Chosen wall crawls. I think they're way more useful than in Rando than people give them credit for. Fortunately, it is costing Bro a bunch of time here.
Yeah, there we go, he gets it.
You have to fight the ghost though. Sam's still not going towards workstation.
He's been passing through this area. I know it's not super close, but it's at least in the same vicinity, but he's just not interested.
I think at this point, I would just like to know what that final elevator is. I think that's my concern here. I think the reason why I don't like it is not because, like, it's easy to say in retrospect, because now we know the plasma's there.
Right.
I would have just liked to know that the elevators. Like, I think skipping those elevators earlier, that was fine. But skipping them now, I feel like that's a little bit of a mistake.
With, you know, with only missing plasma beam, these connections can be really, really helpful. Alright, just missiles there, not checking fiery shores.
No power bombs, maybe? Wait, whoa.
I can't see his count. It looks like it's highlighted. It looks like he has them.
Maybe checking this elevator first?
Maybe so. It's right there in Warrior Shrine. Let's see.
Just
Going to
we know it's-
PPC.
Yeah.
Going to PPC, okay. I mean, he knows it's not an artifact and he knows it's not Phazon suit, but he's still looking for plasma beam, so I'm surprised he didn't check.
We do have access to MQA. We don't need plasma for that. So it's perfectly fine to go for it here. And I don't think there's no other artifact in mines. So this is fine.
Oh.
Grab some checks.
Space Pirate landed on him.
So I think this play is fine. Grab some checks here. Interesting, he did not get... He had a power bomb, but he did not get Warrior Shrine. Interesting.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
Unless he checked it at some point while we weren't looking. Which you can do. But still, going to MQA here, even without plasma, is perfectly fine, just because you can get it. And there's a few checks along the way, so... Now let's see if Bra does do full Chozo cleanup here. This is important. If Bra goes straight towards far Chozo, then Bra has a severe advantage because of that boost ball. Where Sam does not have plasma and has to start gambling. And what I'm scared of here is that Sam might just do a bunch of extra checks in mines.
Right,
Which,
and
could
Bro
cost
might
him the run.
leave Chozo Ruins without getting boost ball.
Sam forgetting he doesn't have plasma.
You don't have plasma beam, you don't have to fight that guy.
I think Super Missile one-shots this dude.
Yeah, it does. I like using the Wave Buster on it in a casual playthrough because you don't have to worry about tracking it. It just automatically locks on.
So there's workstation debris. Oh, resetting. That's unfortunate. Where did he save?
Sorry, Op, what did he have? Or what did he lose by resetting?
No, just resetting out instead of going deeper into Chozo. Hopefully the save's in Chozo somewhere.
Oh, okay, so he doesn't lose any items.
No. Because if the save is like in deeper in Chozo, that makes sense, but...
It's always stressful as a tracker when someone resets, you're like, oh crap, what did they lose?
Oh, okay. Resetting instead of having to move a few rooms. Is this even worth it? It's something probably you should time. I'm not sure if that was worth the reset. It might have just been faster to go through to Vault.
You gotta go a little deeper, Sam. You gotta get,
Oh, he's trying to...
Wait,
oh,
he's-
got it. He's gaming. Swag dash over there. I think that dash is pretty hard.
Gets MQA. And now going for Vent Shaft. I don't think he got that one yet.
Okay, going into deeper Chozo. So Bra has an advantage here that's significant. Oopsie, burning power arms. Should be fine. We're just gonna save warp out. I think Sam's next, like, he save warps out and then he goes to Twin Fire. I think that's literally the route here for Sam. No, he's not safe. Oh no.
Well, he didn't get Vent Shaft, I don't think.
Oh, he didn't. That's right.
Yeah, so he's probably picking that up and then going right back to that save station to warp out, like you said. But I
guess he
didn't see him
didn't have a
go
power bomb
Vent
at the time?
Shaft, so...
Maybe he didn't have a power bomb at the time. I don't know why I wouldn't have gotten it then. Kind of worried that
Yeah.
Sam goes upper mines. We really don't want that to happen. Because then I think that just actually costs Sam the race if he goes upper mines. Whereas Bra, we just want him to go deeper into Chozo here, and it seems like Bra is going to find boost ball here, so... Unfortunately, going to have to fight the ghosts, which... Yeah.
Come on, bro. You can do it. There you go.
It's a little more ball. Oh, he's going up into upper mines. I think that might be race over.
Except the artifact, and the last one for him. What's the one he's missing?
What artifact Sam is missing?
Is it Gallery Tunnel?
No, he's just looking for plasma. He doesn't have plasma. He can
Right,
get every
he
artifact.
has 5 of 6 artifacts. Which one is he missing?
He has oh, he actually needs plasma for Fen artifacts. The 2 Fen artifacts.
Oh, that's
Chozo
right.
Ice
Okay.
and Ice Runes West. Spider Ball, okay. Oh man.
Always good to have.
Is Spider Ball required for anything? I don't think so.
Did he just go through Hall of the Elders and not get the boost ball?
Did he?
He's taken the elevator. He just walked straight past boost ball.
Oh. We have a
Well,
race. We have a race. Wow.
That. They've
think
both
they're all
done
hot
things
dogs.
that as commentators and watching both streams, we know where these things are, and they've both passed by something that the other critically needs or that they need.
I think bro hot dogged. I think that was a hot dog. It's not I think Sam's route makes sense in context. Like it's more check dense here. in
Right.
mines. But I think
Yeah.
bro just forgot about all the others. And just tunnel vision to Hydro Access Tunnel. That's unfortunate.
But he
I
has
might
some
actually
time
just
while
cost him
Sam
moves.
does. While Sam does all of upper mines and is not going to find anything critical. Able to pick that up pretty easily with that. Is he doing reverse frigate?
But now he's doing checks. Yeah, he just completely hot dogged it. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, because if he's doing checks here, if he's doing frigate, then he's looking for checks. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Because
So
like,
they're both doing things that we know they don't need to touch.
that's unfortunate.
Doesn't have thermal, but doesn't necessarily need it, especially since he's doing it backwards.
Not opening the gate immediately, Sam? Or we just? Oh, we
Anyone?
can't. We don't have plasma.
Anyone got
Bro is
any,
not in Gomo. Doesn't have boost ball, and he hot dogged it in Hall of the Elders. That's why, I genuinely thought Bro was just about to win the race. Just find the boost ball and immediately go to plasma processing. Let me post the stuff in chat for you guys. This is all the info we have. And plasma processing is just Bro's go mode. Sam's go mode is plasma beam. Sam hasn't found it because it's in workstation, and Sam just hasn't gone in that direction. Bro found it immediately. Detoured for workstation to check an elevator and check that item. But Bra walked past Hall of the Elders and didn't grab the item in Hall of the Elders. Either of them. He didn't grab Elder Chamber either. This is a complete hot dog. That's so unfortunate. Because I think now, as soon as Sam save warps, he wins. Finds Plasma Beam and just goes.
We have a race here.
Oopsie. He hit the wrong button, bro. Oh, what did Bro just... Oh, Bro found thermal in...
Thermal in
cargo
freight lift.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah, that will help
And reflecting pool save.
help against
Okay, so-
Essence just a little bit. So we're going back to starting point, so I'm trying to map out with the elevators how far he is from Hall of the Elders.
He's quite a far bit away. That's really unfortunate.
Doesn't one of the Sam, where are you going? Doesn't one of these connect to workstation?
He's probably just looking for check death stuff. He might even do Flogger.
Frigate crash
more-
site goes to workstation. Okay, they haven't used that yet.
Because we have... How many checks we have left in Chozo? We only
Sun
have
Chamber
Flogger.
and Ghosts for 1, or for 2. But there's no
Hey.
reason to do Flagra. Unless he thinks it's holding his plasma beam.
I think that's... In terms of logical checks, Sam did the entirety of Fen, except Thardus, the entirety of Chozo except Flagra and Ghosts, and
He's got Spider. Is that what, you think that's what he's doing?
I mean, it has to be Flagra. I think he only has 3 checks. He only has 4 checks left. Workstation, Flagra Plant, Thardus. Or Flagra Ghosts, Thardus.
Oh, he's going for Flogger and Ghosts. You're not gonna
Yeah.
find anything. But of course he doesn't know that, and this isn't a bad decision.
But I think he has
It's
less
just-
checks.
It's just
He has
flawed.
less checks for Go mode than Bra does. So Bra, I think, might just last location boost while here. Might just realize. Because he's going to do all of mines. He might even do lower mines for that as well. Which is like...
Right, Flogger's a boss, but not that long.
Yeah. And Sam is
Especially
really
with
fast at
power
this fight.
bombs and with movement like that.
The fight itself is like really, really fast. Like, if you're really So I think that hot dog is actually, God, that's so unfortunate for Bra. I think the race might actually just be over because Sam's gonna run out of checks faster than Bra is. That's so unfortunate. I feel bad for Bra. I was
Has Sam checked all of Phazon mines? Except for...
yes, everything up
Never-
until MQA and MQA's
Yeah,
locked
he
on
didn't
plasma,
check
so-
MQB, but he knows that can't be plasma.
Not even in these logic settings, because
Right.
yeah.
It's behind a plasma door. I mean,
So thermals and cargo freight lift, spider boost. I think the only thing we have left is unaccounted for is beam combos.
wait.
Those are the only
Uh,
majors we have unaccounted
Bro
for.
has 6 artifacts.
Yeah, you got the Fen ones that Sam has.
So why does he need boost? Can't he just
Plasma processing.
go?
Plasma
What's in
processing.
plasma
required.
processing?
An artifact.
So, but his tracker says 6.
There's 9.
Oh, there's 9. I forgot that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I forgot that it was hard settings for a second. It's like 6
Okay,
artifacts.
so there's
let's go,
Wavebuster.
folks. My bad. Yep.
Sam, the man of the people.
Oh,
getting
Wavebuster on ghosts.
Yeah. So now the only
Yes.
major that's unaccounted for that we do not know about is Ice Spreader. Okay, so actually this might be great. The Sun Tower elevator takes us to Workstation, no? Or to Monitor
does.
Station. Or Workstations. It takes us to Workstation Debris. Oh, go there, Sam.
What are you doing, Sam? What are you doing?
It's a check! Oh, maybe he hasn't checked Vault.
No. I thought he checked the vault as soon as he got there when he did the initial loop.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. I had a cold conversation about his route. That's true. Oh, it's unfortunate. He only has. I mean, he only has that. He only has 2 checks. That he has Workstation and Thardus. Those are his only logical checks. What else can he do here? I actually don't know. Huh?
Did he not do lower shrine? Because they didn't have bombs the first time.
No shrine.
I don't think they had bombs the first time, so he's... Yeah. Nope. Sorry.
Okay, now it has to be. Now it has to
Weighted
be
Beetle and
Workstation.
Chozo Ghost. Get out of there.
I think it only has to be Workstation. That Workstation lock. That's it, right?
Ooh. Close, bruh. Close, but you took a dive there. Alright, that's 7 artifacts.
Okay, so now surely he goes to workstation. Finds plasma and then plasma processing. Chozo Ice, Ice Runes West. And what's his final artifact?
I mean, bro has made
Overgrown
sure
cavern.
mines, but Sam definitely has the lead.
Overgrown cavern. So
You
I think
can
the
just
only
pick that up on your way to Artifact Temple.
yeah. Sam's gonna find plasma, and I feel like he's gonna feel behind right now. As soon as he finds this plasma, he's gonna feel behind, but he's actually winning this race just because of Bro's hot dog. That's unfortunate.
There might be a... Yeah, I was like, there's going to be some shots of frustration here. Completely understandably.
Now does Bra do... Bra could just like go out of bounds for plasma processing. I don't know if he knows that. And if so, then we might have a race. It'd be kind of crazy, but... It's not, to my understanding, it's not a bad sequence.
I haven't seen it done before, so I don't know how difficult it is. I just know that it's possible, and he's walking by it.
You go to workstation. You do. There are a few secret worlds in workstation you can do. The easiest one is a. You just jump out of bounds. There's a spot where you just jump out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
The old school method would be to bomb jump on a pirate, or you could also do a bomb jump out of bounds as well. That's an option as well. But wait, what are we doing?
Oh, he might be doing it.
No, I think he's trying to lock onto it for movement. Or so, I don't actually know what he's doing. Yeah, you can do a bomb jump right in front of this door here, and that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. He's doing the secret world. Okay, interesting. We got a race here. Depending how
He's not
fast
interested
Broad
in
does this.
Not interested in finding boost ball. He just wants to go out of bounds. So this will bring Sam up to 6.
I think you actually want to do it to the right, not in front of the door. Are we check? He's probably going to check how to do the jump out of bounds here. You can actually, the fastest way to get out of bounds in this room is to do a thermal dash off one of the nodes. That might have actually been what he was trying to do. Oh, he was trying to do the thermal dash. That's why he was going up to that conduit. Yeah, so the fastest way to do it is to thermal dash off that conduit out of bounds. Like you go towards the door by the debris. So over to the right, there's that door. You jump onto a spot and then you thermal dash to go out of bounds. It's awesome. You do it in the 100% route to grab the workstation item a little faster. Because you can boost inbounds.
Taking this elevator, he's heading to Chozo Ice Temple, right?
Yeah, that's where we're going for Sam. Chozo Ice, Ice Runes West, and Overgrown Cavern are his final artifacts. That's unfortunate though. The conduit is disabled after you get the plasma beam. That's that's so unfortunate. Because this bomb jump is yeah. You gotta do a bomb space jumper. Okay, so I think just 2 more artifacts for Sam. And I'm guessing we're going towards Talon Canyon to Shorelines. Yes, okay. So this route's quite
he just
nicely.
used the fastest way into Shorelines.
Yeah,
Right
that's
to
Talon
Vendrana.
Canyon. That's TTA Talon Canyon. Oh, getting the bomb jump.
Almost had it. He almost had it there.
So what you do here, I think the wall crawl here afterwards is pretty simple. You do, I think you can force transition and force load the rooms. You might not even have to hit some triggers. So like the secret world might just be the hardest part. And he gets out.
There we go.
Okay, we're out. Just need to, oh, I think we fell onto something, okay. Are we in the correct room though? Did we? No, we didn't transition out. Okay, good. So now we just find a corner, bomb jump up, transition to the next room, do the same thing again, and then we have to do a bunch of ether jumps up to the up to the door, and then we
That's
go.
8.
We go into the room. We go into the to the room, and then we just. You can get back in bounds pretty easily afterwards. Like the collision on top of the ceiling that you raise in geothermal core is you can just slip right through it.
So that
So
brings
Sam-
Sam up to 8 artifacts, and he's just got to go get the one in Ice Ruins West.
Yeah, and then off to Ridley. The only other
And with the
advantage
boost
Bro
ball-
has
With the boost
is
ball,
the
he'll be
thermal.
able to save a little time on Ridley.
Quite a bit of time, actually. I think several minutes. I think Bro's maybe looking for the load trigger? Yes. I think in this game, force loading at rooms is dangerous. Whereas in Echoes, you can just like force load every room. I think. Maybe someone in chat can remind me.
There we
I
go.
can't remember what the out of bounds rule are. The slight difference in terms of loading. So I think Echoes is more forgiving, whereas Prime you have to be a little bit more careful with how you
Yeah.
transition. Okay, so Sam must have gotten that final artifact because he's on the way. So that's unfortunate for Bra here. If he was able to get this trick first try, then we have a race. But I think yeah, that should be over now.
The only thing that Bro really has going for him at this point in terms of saving time is that he has Thermal Visor for Prime Essence, but I don't think that's going to be enough to bridge the gap unless he gets this really quickly.
We actually have two other runners participating in the race. We have Nai and User. Nai is not streaming, but User is, and it looks like User is missing Ice Beam, but has Plasma Beam. So just to give you
So
an
got to
update.
get into labs.
Yeah. I don't know what Nai's situation is.
Nice. Gets the boost ball damage on Meta Ridley there. And let's see.
Doesn't get the manip in the corner. It's unfortunate. I think he was standing in the wrong spot. So Ridley did the dash.
Oh, nice.
But Bra has gotten finally transitioned, and now we should be good here. Oh! No! Oh, he fell. I think this is bad, I think you have to
The door
bomb jump up.
covered.
I think you have to bomb jump up here. I don't know if you can actually do this. Is there a standable on this? You just don't want to get close to the spinners, because there's holes around the spinners here. If you like try and... you might fall through. Because that's how you get back in bounds. Finds a standable. Okay, we should be good now. Okay, good. Whew. That was spooky.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So
Sam's
that's
doing
8
exoskip.
artifacts and oh, Sam's doing exoskip.
Yeah. Not surprising. Sam is an exoskip injury.
No. Where's Bro's last artifact?
Overgrown cavern should be.
Okay. Well, that's near enough to Artifact Temple. He's just got to find a good way back to Chozo, which is going to be right over here.
And it's just a
Back to
workstation save, yeah. We just go to workstation save, take that elevator, overgrown cavern.
Alright, gets the Metroid into the room.
Has to set up the camera here. So for those of you first time to see this, Sam was setting up the Metroid here so that it pops him out of bounds. You need a specific camera angle. Oh. So even when Sam's in the correct spot, okay, seems like the Metroid wasn't participating. So we have to reset the Metroid. So what you do here is you stand here, does one dash, the Metroid does one jump on you, and then it does another lunge, and then you morph right on the second lunge. You get into the room, and you get into that corner, if it doesn't work the first time, then the camera's not in a good position. So now the camera's in a good position. Seems like the Metroid is in a weird position. What's going on here? The Metroid shouldn't be hitting him here.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, it seems like he has to do it again. Something is weird about this Metroid position. Okay, so 1.
You're still saving buckets of time.
Yeah, you save minutes doing this. Okay. Now that's good. Okay.
There.
Ooh, perfect. There you go. So that's how you want the Metroid to bonk you out of bounds. On the way down or on the way sideways. The way the Metroid was doing it, it seems like it was really close to the corner. So now the hard part here, this isn't the... That was hard, but this is the actual scary part where you can soft lock. You want to avoid a trigger. Avoids the first trigger here well. Doesn't nail the standable. Because if you hit one of these triggers and start the cutscene, you will soft lock. Okay. Avoided that. Okay, good. Now the second trigger upcoming is much harder to avoid. You got to be really careful here. So Sam's just going to jump around to this, a few standables here, and there's a cutscene trigger right at the edge of this room, or at the end of this room.
Is that for Samus to run and jump into the hole?
Yeah, that's the one. And if you hit that one, then it's a soft lock. And you do the R jump, good, nails it. There we go. So that's the hard part's now done. Just doing some basic out of bounds movement. This part is actually much easier
Got to
than the
work
rest
his
of
way
it.
down through all the sub-chambers. It's fun to see Prime waiting in the sub-chamber below.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's 4 Metroid Primes.
Okay, just jump into the ether, walk to the room transitions, transition the rooms. Pretty simple.
You don't have boost ball. You can't go to that corner.
Okay. The exoskeleton Mr. Krabs has been skipped. Well
Yeah,
done.
he doesn't have thermal, but using placement cues from the shockwave and by getting good pool manipulation, it's not that big a deal.
I believe the strat is to like go under the pool and then turn around, and Exo should be right behind you, just like that, kind of like that. And I think you can do that with thermal as well, on the thermal phase as well. I think Sam once got a like 3 pool with no visors. It was kind of crazy. I think the last race that I saw, one of the casual races I saw him do. So Exo should be directly behind him right now. Or not, never mind. Sam just knows things. I misunderstood something. And Sam just senses things. We don't have his sound because he doesn't have sound set up on the stream, but that's okay. But this should be a 3 pool. Since he locked Exo. Oh, maybe not? Okay, he's gonna have to do some extra pool cancels to attack on some damage. Should be fine. 2, 3, 4. I think in 20, it's probably safe. Normally you do something like 7. Oh, maybe someone in chat can correct me. Got it. Wow. Excellent. GG's.
He was 10:37. Stuck, but yeah.
The track room is not behaving. I'm trying to... There we go. Okay. Sam is a winner. Looks like other people are going to finish this out. That makes sense. Bruh's just about to finish, so... Where was Ice Spreader? I would like to know this.
Let's see.
We knew where everything
Thermal
else
cargo
was.
freight lift. Knew I wasn't gonna get that.
The only thing we don't know about is Ice Spreader. Buster Sun Chamber and Transport Axe. That's what that beam combo is. That's right. Okay, so we knew where everything was. Okay. So hopefully we'll be able to get Sam here shortly.
Yeah.
the meantime, we can catch in to Mr. Krabs. Hello, Sam. Welcome. GG's.
Hello.
Congrats.
Gee.
So you want to give us some general thoughts on that too?
Kind of weird. Kind of weird. I think I played pretty okay, but became a bit of a mess when I was trying to find plasma.
Yeah, I think every decision you made when you were hunting plasma made sense. I think actually, I was curious what your thoughts were on going to workstation just to check the 2 elevators. If that ever came.
Well, let's see. So when I first saw the debris elevator, I didn't have ice at the time.
That's right.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And because of its location, I never really had a reason to go back there, especially since I never found thermal, which was, I mean, it makes sense why I never would have found it.
Yeah.
But because of that, it just kind of misled me into ignoring it.
Would you like to know how, what happened with Bruh?
Sure, lay it on me.
So, Bruh, I think the first time, I can't remember, like, the first route divergence was Bruh went to workstation when you went to deeper into Magmore, right? And took the detour to workstation, then came back, found the plasma, right? And it looks like Bruh was going to win just because of that, right? Until he hot dogged all the elders.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right through it for boost ball. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Unfortunately, and so he's fighting X now, but he didn't get boost ball. He did the out of bounds to get the plasma processing. He actually initially tried to do the thermal dash, but because the thermal conduits were disabled, he couldn't. So he had to do the PSK.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was so excited that we may have seen the thermal dash. That would have been awesome, but unfortunately, we didn't.
And that's just quite hard.
Yeah.
I'm a BSJ stan.
But when it's a thermal, come on, like when it's a thermal dash, you gotta try it. Like,
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool. I am glad that I ran into that when I did, because some of the routing like ended up okay. Obviously, like you probably noticed, I had to look at my artifacts over and over again. I just kind of kept blanking, and I kept skimming through them to see if there were any like that were nearby. When I got to MQA, I was like, oh yeah, that's there. You know.
Oh, you didn't go to MQA for the artifact? You just...
I went there on like so I kind of like brain farted like plasma not being locked by power bombs, because that was like my main way of routing, and a lot of the checks that I did in mines were kind of unnecessary because of that.
That's right, plasma being power bombs were in shoreline ice, right?
Yes. So that I was actually checking MQA for plasma, and then when I saw the artifact, I was like, all that came like rushing back. You know, I turned off my autopilot, and I was like, oh yeah. You know.
Honestly,
but I guess that actually let me route mines pretty well, regardless, because I was able to get the artifacts out of the way, and because plasma was my go mode item, I had no reason to care about lower mines.
Just check density. Like to us, like we didn't have a problem with your routing. At least we couldn't tell. Like you were checking artifacts a lot. I was mostly just thinking all of the routing decisions you made kind of made sense. You were going towards artifacts and you were going towards check density. And workstation was just never a check dense option.
Workstation was kind of out of the way.
The only time workstation made sense is when Blood did it. When you guys saved warped back to... That's right, it was after you checked the antechamber, you guys saved warped. And then Bra went towards workstation and you went deeper into Magmore. And that was the only time workstation was convenient, I think. A good play. Because of the 3 checks. The 1 item check and the 2 elevator checks. But after that, it was just really inconvenient. So we didn't have any objections to routing.
Okay. I mean, I also just didn't have a reason to go back to... Because especially... It's just like the artifacts discouraged it so much because Oregon Cavern and Plaza Crossing were right next to each other and they both had artifacts. I didn't really have a reason to go there with ice. And plasma being there is just really... It's convenient if you ever route through there.
Yeah.
And it's really inconvenient if you basically delete workstation from your memory.
But yeah, there was some awesome tricks. You were moving in some spots.
Yeah, my movement was pretty good. There was some 50-50 spots, but there were a lot of strats that I pulled off that I didn't expect, especially Control Tower. Control Tower, I was really happy about putting early with that.
MQA, is that dash to the invisible platform? Like, rather than powerbomb blowing up the door and then going towards that item, is that dash left? Do you remember what I'm talking about here?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but you dash just to the platform in front of the spire track.
Isn't that hard?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I don't get that strat very often.
Because I was hyped for that one. I was like, ooh!
Yeah, that's a really cool hundo strat. It's pretty finicky because you actually have to avoid the invisible platform because you're not going to have enough height by the time you reach it, so you get bonked. So really good essence.
Bro finishes in second place with 117.35. And he's going to be very upset when he sees where Boost Ball is.
Mm.
And the tracker is very laggy for me, so if somebody else could mark bro is done for me.
I
So
tried to do it. It's being a bit laggy for me as well.
Yeah. That is just not responding for us, so we'll try and
Okay,
get Brian
he's second
as
place in our hearts.
Well, I think it only sends the invite once it's done, right?
Yes. I think Bruh might actually still be in the server.
Oh,
Hello.
okay.
Hey, bruh.
Hello, bro.
GGs.
Welcome, GGs.
GG's.
Do you want to know where Bruce
Oh,
Ball is?
you're very quiet.
Oh,
I can't hear you at all.
I'm gonna raise your mic there.
Wait for him, and then we'll give him back.
He is not going to be very happy about boost, I imagine. Yeah, routing. I mean, that boost kind of routed well for me. You know,
Yeah.
albeit I did make an immediate 180 for Hat because I wanted to get that out of the way. I'm glad I did, because getting gravity
You
was
did
like
bar
not
skip too, reverse bar
right.
skip.
Yeah, I had to do bar skip twice. Oh, speaking of which, those seedlings in Great Tree Hall were so mean to me.
Knife
like the
forfeited and
worst
user
they've
is
ever
still
done.
going to continue, by the way. Just sorry to interrupt. Just wanted to clarify that. So user.
No worries, I'm just complaining.
Okay. User's still missing Ice Beam. Hasn't gone to labs, I assume. So they're going to be a hot minute before they finish. But Nye seems to have forfeited. So sorry. Carry on. Seedlings in Great Tree Hall. Go ahead.
Yeah, they were just absolutely bullying me. They kept hitting me down, and they would not relent, and they did not miss. All because I choked. I got a really good strat where I dashed into a seam, and I had to do the R jump, and I just barely did not have enough speed to make the R jump, and the seedlings were not a fan of that, it seems.
So, bro, how's the mic?
very close.
Have you learned the bad news? Have you gotten to the part yet?
Yeah, I saw boost. I mean, it's not like I kind of expected it would be somewhere pretty free. I was just like, I'm gonna lose to Sam anyways if it's somewhere free and we both get it. So I might as well try and skip it and hope it's somewhere bad. That was.
But you were going for extra checks, though, like you did all of Frigate. So we were
Well,
wondering
I was
if you just
doing
hot
that
dogged.
save warp
Oh, okay. Okay.
because
We totally thought you hot dogged. Okay, so it was a deliberate play. Okay, that makes sense then.
yeah, I just needed to save warp and I did not I'm not very good at reverse bar skip. So I was
The
like,
funny
it's
bit.
faster to just go to cargo freight and save warp from there.
Oh, yeah. Reverse bar skip. Okay.
Hmm.
The funny bit is that you would have won if you found the boost.
Oh, dang it.
Because when you guys, both of you guys were equal in terms of routing, just minor differences in the early game in Chozo, and then you save warped back to Twin Fires, and then you went and got Plasma in Workstation. Sam didn't, and so Sam last location Plasma pretty much.
Yeah,
So
I kind of
I'm-
thought that might happen.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Just the place it was.
I had confidence that Sam would play well, but that's kind of tough. I mean, yeah.
I'm flat.
I think the only thing that I would have changed is when you went to workstation, I would have gone and checked the debris elevator. You just didn't do that. That was like my only complaint. Other than that, I think, bro, you played really well.
Yeah.
I don't
And you
know.
busted out
It's
the
relatively
plasma
close.
processing wall crawl, which is great. So
Yeah, I had to dust that one off. I haven't done it in a while.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
did you try and go for the thermal dash initially? Was that why you were staring
Yeah,
at that
yeah,
combo?
because that's like
Darn.
the easiest secret world in there is to do the thermal dash.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is it? Oh, well,
I
controversy.
mean, well, I think it's the easiest one, but it also just sets you up a lot better to like do the wall crawl since it puts you like basically right next to the load trigger and to the door where you want to go once you get out of bounds.
You are able to force load it.
Well, I mean, I
That
just
one I'm worried about.
always hit the load trigger for that, but that's how I just learned the wall crawl.
I think I've only done like that secret world one time. I've just always done the BSJ.
The thing is, the BSJ just puts you so far away from the door. But I'm not about to try and dash off of the frozen pirate, so I was just like, okay, fine. I'll
Yeah.
do the BSJ secret world. And it
But I think that
worked.
was just the major route divergence. Like everything else was just forced by, like every decision Sam had to make was forced by not having plasma. And bro, you just had plasma, so your route just worked out smoother until skipping boost ball, which was unfortunate.
Yeah, I was just hoping it would be somewhere bad, but that's tough.
And you busted out, and you just went for the gravity suit, which was interesting as well.
Yeah,
Like you wall crawled for the gravity.
I was like, I was thinking about that, and also I'm really bad at wall boosting too. So I'm like, okay, I can either pick up this gravity via the wall crawl. I can wall crawl to get hydro access tunnel without boost or gravity, or I can pray that I find boost and still have to do the wall boost, which are gonna take me a while. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go do the wall crawl for this, because the wall crawl to get hydro access tunnel is kind of slow, and I didn't want to do that.
There's a wall crawl for that?
Yeah,
You can do a lot of stuff out of bounds.
Where's the secret roll for that? Great Tree Chamber?
yeah,
you could do Great Tree
there.
Chamber.
You could also do what I do is Life Grove, because I think, well, I mean, I don't know any secret world in Great Tree Chamber, but the one I've heard of, you have to do a complex bomb jump.
That or a tough
21%.
dash. You've also got some in Frigate you can try and do, but wall crawling, you'd have to come from the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Not without gravity. But
Okay.
I mean, I just do Life Grove because that secret world is free. And then it's not too bad to just wall crawl down there, but it's just a little bit slow. It's slower in my mind than just picking up gravity.
Yeah, I don't think I have any more. I guess I could ask Sam, when you saw that plasma, were you worried that you were behind?
Yes, as
Okay.
I was. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh God, someone
'Cause I
probably
think it
got
was-
this way earlier."
I think it was the last location aside from Rock. I think it was your only logical
I
choice
had
left was Rock.
Frigate.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, it was Bro who did Frigate and you didn't. Okay, yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I had anything else.
So not quite, but pretty much last location. Okay, well, I don't have any more questions. PC, you got any more?
No, I think we covered everything.
Yeah, you guys are patience also with the whole impossible scene and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Thankfully,
was
we
fun.
just got a fix in. Thank you to Jeff.
Also,
Never
it's
seen
so-
that before, but yeah, we rolled with it and got back on track. So, and still finished before the end of time. So all good there.
shout outs to Thermal and Cargo Freight.
Yeah, classic.
That was good. That was a good one. Well, I don't think I have any more comments. I think someone else is gonna have to end the stream for me because this thing is just not working for me. But I guess I can give you the outro. You guys can follow runners. Thank you, PC, for commentating, and thank you all for tracking with us. That's it. I think we will see you guys. Actually, wait. There's a tournament having first
Yes.
match of the tournament.
We get
Echoes
the
tournament
Echoes
tomorrow,
tournament.
right?
I actually don't know. I do not have access to the schedule on my thing yet, but
There
you can look at the
is,
schedule on Tournament Resources.
Lokier versus Cestrion at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
So that's 27-ish hours from now. For those of you who don't want to convert time zones. So yeah, we'll see you guys on the Echoes tournament race. First match of the 2024 Echoes tournament. No out of bounds. Pretty interesting. We'll see how that goes. Other than that, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next mission. Bye-bye.
Have a great day.
See y'all.